the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd, they need 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
On the go.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Get it. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's dropped down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Lions 7, Bears nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He's going to let Cox bring this one out. It's probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion the slot man right. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Here's Ethan Evans now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Taken at the 19. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. It'll be 25. They'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Well, on one side, You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. From the 33, here's second down and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
In motion comes Thomas. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. Got his man, it's complete to Thomas. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Let's go now. Like it. Hook.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's complete. It's takedown. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Cowboy 80. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Williams. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Bears call out their field goal team. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
4-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. T.J. Sanders. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Champion Lions.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Here's Williams. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And, boy, did he ever.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Bears 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
32. First down, Chicago.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears will cut into that lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I will run it down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff. Gibbs running left. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Brian Branch.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 60.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brian Branch on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Set up the wide receiver screen. It's Odunze. Down the sideline. And he will score. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
Next to score, Lions 35, Bears 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Check. Come on. Set. Cowboy. Chop alert. Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Set.
They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
60 bikes.
That is caught. And he's in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Rolling right. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Catch made right side by Thomas. And finally brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. On to the fourth on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. Throwing again, Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Williams to the air once more. This one taken in by Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Now the try for an extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
The kick is good. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit.
Bears 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Man, I had to grow. That's why I never asked for help.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Cougar 19. 70 Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. That's right side and into the hands of Tisman. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got his 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
A gain of 16
Third
yards.
downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Go! 1918. Go!
Back to the air once more on second down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Mike, let's go now.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And nothing develops there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
At the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Get it! Get ready!
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
At the 31-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here. as the offense starts taking a knee.
Come on.
2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions, and they will get a little extra time.